Hi, this is Jeff Rega with Mingle Media TV on the red carpet of PFLAG's The LA event. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, so are we.
I bet you looked very excited.
Yeah.
And congratulations on your Emmy as well.
Oh, thank you. No.
Now, there are so many LGBT organizations. I'm sure they're all coming after you right now. Please come
They all
support
want
us.
a piece of this.
Everybody wants a piece of this.
Right.
How do you pick and choose which ones to align yourself with because you're so busy?
Oh, well, thank you. PFLAG is very near and dear to my heart, and this is our first PFLAG event here in Los Angeles, which is kind of odd. There was one in Lawrence, Kansas that my friend's parents started, so it's interesting that it took that long to get here. But it celebrates families, and it celebrates families that have gay people in them, and there are a lot of them out there, and we're a gay family. We have some gay people in our family, and so we come to all just celebrate, having these wonderful bonds, these family bonds, and, that your sexual orientation is really only one part of who you are.
Now, how important was it for you to have support when you were coming out, whether it be from your immediate family or the family that you created yourself?
I came out secretly. I didn't tell my parents until I was about 10 years out of the closet. And that was very lonely for me because I wanted to have a relationship with my family. And when I did tell my family, I was afraid they were fine about it. They were really cool about it. And so I wish I had told them earlier. But yeah, it was a very isolating time because I didn't tell friends either. It was very lonely for me when I came out. How about you?
Well, I sort of came out and went to Smith College at the same time.
It's the easiest way to come out.
I ran away to Smith.
Easy. Easy.
It was awesome.
It would have been odd if you weren't gay.
Exactly.
You would have been maligned if you weren't gay at Smith. Yeah. Why didn't I go to Smith? Because I'm not a smarty pants. That's why. My wife's a smarty pants.
Exactly. Now, your boss is being honored tonight.
Yeah.
And I know you kind of like him a little bit.
I dig him. Yeah, Ryan Murphy is amazing, and I don't want to give away my speech in honoring him, but nobody writes character like he does. Nobody, he never hits the nail on the head. He's always coming in from the back door, if you will. And and I just love his stuff. And he doesn't shy away from, emotional truths like a white blue collar guy who gives birth to a gay son and how that guy deals with it and yet loves him at the same time. It's just pretty amazing.
Well, I was just speaking with somebody a couple of weeks ago that hadn't seen Glee, believe it or not.
What the heck?
I'll get you their number. And I said, you need to watch it, not just for the music, but it's such an important show because of that relationship, because of Kurt and his father.
Yeah.
Why do you think that Ryan chose to put that relationship? Because he could have easily not even included the father.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
I'm not really. I think he's reflecting an experience that's very personal to him of being able to be a popular gay kid from the cornfields whose family accepts and loves him unconditionally.
And
I
that's
think it's important to point out that
exactly, and that's how Ryan brought up.
experience.
Yeah, Ryan was a gay kid in Indiana, in the 80s, and he was pretty cool. He was in the cool group, and his family accepted him. And I'm sure he probably pushed their buttons in 100 billion different ways, but I don't think being gay was one of them. I think they loved him for that, from what I understand.
He might not have dressed like Lady Gaga, though.
Right, he might not have gone that far.
Maybe Madonna at the time.
Yeah, I bet he did. I'll bet he did, yeah.
Now, your Britney Spears episode the other day was phenomenal.
Oh, I thought so too. I was so proud. We were so.
Heather was amazing.
Wasn't Heather? We were both going. Heather Morris is a star.
Yeah.
Where did she come from?
I just can't believe he kept her under wraps for so long.
Well, here's what happened. She was hired as the assistant to the assistant choreographer. She was hired as like a dancer to show the dancers dances. And before you know it, she became a Cheerio. And then before you know it, she was slipped these lines, and Ryan was like, "Oh, I've found someone." And now she just gets these terrific lines, She's just the best. We were just screaming watching it. She's so good.
And how much fun was it to play Madonna in Vogue? I have memories of Vogue when that song comes up. It takes me back to a certain
bar,
time.
yeah, to the bar in the 80s where you sit there drinking long. Me too. Where did you go? Oh, I went to the closet. Shut up. I know Berlin though so well. Yeah.
When it came on, we'd just hop up on stage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would sit there drinking Long Island iced teas and watch Vogue. Yeah, that was so much fun. It was like living out a fantasy. And Ryan said to me when we wrapped that particular video, he said, "Thank you for making my gay dream come true."
Oh my God!
And I said it was my gay dream too.
Oh my God! It totally was. Thank you so much.
Sure, Berlin. I love it.
So good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
everything.
I appreciate it.